In 2004, the closed military town designated Z-17 was placed under immediate quarantine. Civilian communication was terminated within hours.
They left everything behind. Food on tables, clothes in closets, toys on the floor. There were no signs of struggle, only silence and time.
Residents were instructed to leave their homes without luggage. Personal belongings remained untouched. Shops were left stocked. Transactions stopped midday.
When the soldiers withdrew from the outer districts, others came. Looters moved through the city at night, searching for food, medicine, anything left untouched.
Patrols continued for weeks, maybe months. Orders were never made public. Anyone found inside the perimeter was removed.
Within weeks, vegetation began reclaiming the streets. No civilian activity was recorded.
Official reports mentioned no casualties, but some apartments were never sealed properly, and some doors were never opened again. The reason for the evacuation was never released. Z-17 remains closed. No official explanation, no confirmed records, only silence, and a city that was never meant to be seen again. The evacuation included the schools. Classes stopped in the middle of the day. Homework remained on desks. The final lesson was never finished.
Hospital archives were partially destroyed. Some records were removed. Others were burned. The remaining files tell no clear story. Despite military control, movement was reported at night. Unidentified figures. No official patrol logs mention them. Some apartments were sealed. Others were left open. No explanation was provided for the difference. The city's power grid remained partially active for several weeks after the evacuation.
Residents reported a final broadcast. No recording survives. Only fragmented accounts of a repeated warning.
The market was never cleared. Currency remained untouched. By then, money no longer mattered.
There are underground sections beneath Z-17. Maps of these areas are no longer available.
Years have passed. The perimeter remains. The silence continues. Z-17 still stands. The first sign was the sirens. Not once, but continuously. No announcement explained why. The evacuation was not voluntary. Residents were given minutes. Some resisted. Resistance was brief. Transport arrived in waves. Identification was checked. Questions were not answered. Destination was never announced. All roads were sealed. Movement was controlled. No one entered. Few were allowed to leave.
Rumors spread faster than instructions. Some believed it was chemical, others said infection. No confirmation followed.
When the people left, the dogs remained. For days, their barking echoed through the blocks. Search operations intensified. Apartments were cleared one by one. Non-compliance was treated as a threat.
The final announcement repeated a single phrase: "Remain calm. Follow instructions." Then the signal ended.
By morning, the streets were empty. Vehicles remained. Belongings remained. People did not.
A perimeter was established, armed, permanent. Z-17 was officially closed.
The chaos lasted less than 48 hours. After that, there was only silence. Several residents reported a metallic smell in the air. No official statement addressed it.
Years later, occasional lights were reported inside the restricted zone. Some believe the real reason lies underground. No official explanation has ever been released. Z-17 remains classified, and the city still stands.
Unconfirmed reports mention groups entering the perimeter at night. Apartments were found partially looted.
Educational facilities were closed indefinitely. No relocation records were made public. Documentation regarding the quarantine was sealed. The cause of isolation remains undisclosed.
The town of Z-17 does not appear on updated civilian maps. Officially, it never required evacuation. No explanation has ever been released.